What made you think about this in the first place? Did you end up in a flood?
I haven't been in a flood myself, but I've heard lots of stories of others being in floods. And it came about by really walking into a room one day 5 years ago, and there was a TV program that impacted my life. And it just showed a home flooded and the devastation it left on people's lives. Like the whole family were in tears after cleaning up, because after cleaning up, they had to throw everything out. And that's where the impact really hurts, because the flood comes in, and if it's over 3 feet deep, generally, if it's the water's been sitting for days, weeks, and even months, the pollution, it just damages everything in its path. So even though there is possibilities of cleaning up afterwards, drying the house out, replacing walls, boards, etc., all the content that's in the home has to be thrown out. And that's why after a flood, it looks like a bomb's gone off outside, because all these homes and businesses are throwing their home content, their business content out. So when I saw this, I thought, why can't they just put it in a bag? Like, isn't it an easy solution? So I started researching, and back 5 years ago, floods were very irregular, which means, they might happen every year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, but they're now happening on a regular basis, and they're happening more ferociously. The impact's greater, because we're getting 3 months worth of rain in 3 hours now. So when I saw this, I researched to see if there was anything available, and to my amazement, there just wasn't. There were no large bags or even small bags back then, other than maybe a duffel bag, a small, tiny bag, that you could put anything in and it would stay watertight. So I spent 3 years designing, trialing, researching, getting bags made, looking for manufacturing that could handle volume and make sure that if thousands of bags were made, they were all watertight, and the process started.